again, everybody. Welcome back to Paddy Does a Wombo, episode 71. Hopefully this time, the video and audio will both record. I've had a bit of an evening with it as well.
So pissed.
Everything on the computer, all the friggin' files, like to get Vegas working, I had to re-download some DLLs. And I had to do this today because OBS decided to break, so I had to reinstall it completely. What the fuck?
You just got some...
What the fuck? Did something just die?
Died? I presume it got poisoned or something.
Did something just gently come dungeon? Was this a gentle cum dungeon?
I just like the sparkles.
Hey everyone, a non-broken cum dungeon. I found it.
Purple sparkles.
I don't know why that thing died. I can't remember which way the boss is in this room. I think it's this way.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we're here. Can't genuinely remember anything about fighting this boss. I know it's the celestial man, Emmisary, but I haven't practiced or anything.
No, to be fair, we haven't done anything in a while because you got super pissed off that you broke the thing, and then we did the ad hoc episode.
Yeah, I hope that was okay, everyone. I really hope so. I haven't put it up yet as of time of recording this, so I hope it was fine. Again, I don't like doing episodes like that because we had a great 30-minute discussion.
Chat. We had a good chat. We had a big old moan about E3.
Which we're going to try and recreate some of in this episode. I'm just going to go and start fighting this guy.
Yeah.
And you can let us know how Laura is while we listen to our PS4 takeoff.
Laura's sweaty. It is still humid as fuck here. So, I am uncomfortably sweaty in all the bits. But, baby is less humid because she was getting heat rashes.
Woofed.
And that also sucks. So...
He stood on me.
I can see that.
He popped a steppy. Wow, the PS4 is loud on Bloodborne, isn't it? I've forgotten. It's like a jet engine. People have told me that there's ways of taking it apart and fixing it, but I don't want to brave it.
Yeah, we don't trust
skilled.
ourselves to do it.
I'm skilled.
We might have to either find a friend or...
get a PS5.
Take it to somewhere to get fixed.
It's not even saying it's fixing, it's just tired.
No, it's fucking full of chinchilla dust is what it is.
It is. And I do hoover around it. I just don't hoover inside it.
Yeah, we do need to pop it open and take out some of that fucking dust. Because for those of you that know, the chinchillas bathe in very fine sand. So not only have you got fine hair floating around the room, you've got fine sand covering everything in the dust. So, yeah, our consoles don't do so great.
That went well. Well, how many times he stamped? 4 times.
What?
That was 4 stamps. Gotta work out the way of doing it.
Go on, hit him in his diaper.
He has got like a big poopy butt, hasn't he?
He has got a big... Now, look at him with his poopy diaper butt and imagine he's just a toddler. Go beat up that toddler.
He is basically a big celestial baby! Ugh. Sorry, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Die, alien! Oh, that did no damage. Fire paper someone off.
But yeah, so we're mostly okay. Trying to get back into the groove after having a really good episode and then just finding out
losing all of it. It was so annoying. I was very upset.
That's fine.
And then that was just the beginning of that evening's troubles, wasn't it? There was a lot that happened.
Yeah,
every computer thing I used broke in one go.
Yeah.
I had a bad night.
Fine.
Yeah, otherwise, we're all good.
We're good.
Do you want to go to E3 now, or do you have any other business to talk about?
No.
Oh, let's talk about what Violet's been doing.
What's we doing?
She started saying her own name.
Yes.
Violet.
She's also started the temper tantrums where she picks stuff up and throws it on the ground.
And by throwing, like she throws it up in the air so it drops, which I think is more bitchy. Which is
just because she decided she wasn't getting enough attention and she was upset.
Just yeeted it, didn't she?
This
She
was after coming home from Nanny's and Nanny being all like, "Oh, we've had a fantastic day, like best day ever. She's been fantastic." And then she just starts screaming and throwing things around. She's like, "What's this?" It's like, this is what she does to us.
Oh!
She's nice to everyone else. She's one of those kids that, oh, she's such a lovely kid. And she gets home and we get the screams and the, I'm really enjoying being called Daddy.
That's funny though. That's genuinely quite funny though.
Or, you know, the temper tantrums when I won't share my toast and things like that. It's great.
4 hits seems to be enough to stagger him. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. No! Let me heal. Let me heal, you prick.
But yeah, so we're going to start talking about this again. So E3
And how much we thought it was bad.
Yeah, well,
it's just, part of it is because developers haven't had... Like, it's been a weird time. Let me dodge. Duh. Sorry, I'm going to talk. I don't want to fail on this.
Yeah, I get, obviously, we've had COVID and things, and we're a year into kind of the new consoles.
I'm dead and my weapon broke.
So it was always going to be kind of like a bit weird. I do think the fact that a lot of publishers and developers decided, yeah, let's do our own show. I think really spread things out too thinly and in a lot of places.
A lot of the odd shows I caught bits of, I need to return to the dream because my shit's broke. I was going to say, like, it's not... I mean, I think, was it Capcom that showed off, I think, 3 games that are already out, and it was just a bit of DLC for them?
I think...
What is that? Half an hour?
I think a lot of people would have been smarter to kind of group together with other local publishers, developers, and had, this is what Germany's up to. This is what, you know, Europe's up to.
But I suppose if you're spreading your bases far and wide, I don't know if that would have been made sense. I see what you mean. I completely see what you're saying, but I don't think they'd have gone.
I think potentially for like some of the smaller places, it would have been a key thing to go, oh, but we're a Polish publisher or creator or something. You know. But
then do you want to associate yourself with CD Projekt Red right now? Who make the brokenest games?
It just... I think the only thing we probably watched properly in full was the Microsoft show.
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Hello, I'm Microsoft. And it was bad.
It was garbage.
It was awful. We did not enjoy it at all.
It was like...
It was the same... You said this very, very right at the time, and I'm trying to remember this. It was the same shit they do every single time. The same show with a dirty great chunk of boring-ass Bethesda right in the middle of it. Bethesda, we make games that don't work.
And I understand, obviously, it's awkward trying to do that kind of a show without an audience reacting and stuff. But the people bit was very...
it was difficult.
Dry.
And also, yeah, it was dry.
So dry. Because we'd seen the... what's it one before, haven't we?
Which one?
By the TV guy. Had the music and stuff in...
We're talking about Summer Game Fest with Big Jeff.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the first show we watched. Okay, so it's the first one of the season. And that was genuinely really good.
Yeah, they tried to do a few little different bits and they're like, oh, that looked cool. Whereas the Microsoft one was like, and we've got this. And that's all they had in between. You're like, oh, okay. You didn't even need the people. Could have just done it as kind of like the Sony ones do, where you just had a voiceover and some visual background going, and next we've got. You didn't need to see any of the people. Genuinely, no interest.
Duff and boring.
And again, there was because I was sitting there thinking, because sometimes you get, even though we don't have an Xbox, you sometimes see things pop up. You're like, oh, that'd be interesting if it goes multi-platform or whatever. But there was so little that wasn't a shooting game.
Or a rip-off of Gang Beasts.
Oh, that was atrocious. We literally said that. Oh, they've upped their graphics. Oh, this was,
unbelievable.
It was literally the same game. And then again, this is on a big
fucking hell. How am I just bad?
Show and whatever. There was no kind of like excuse for such a blatant rip-off.
No excuse for that one. Absolutely. That was like unforgivable. Like we're like, Gang Beasts 2 has changed its art style, but it's still very clearly, obviously.
Because you're like, maybe they've gone the Nidhogg route where they've changed it kind of
and made it
they've
look
upped
weird.
it a bit.
Yeah.
But no, it just turned out to be a different game. You're like, what the fuck?
Just for no.
Oh
no!
What?
I fell in a hole.
Oh.
I can't remember how to get out of the hole.
Okay. So that was, and even you got, what was it? I think it was
think it's here.
Slime Rancher 2 or something popped up, and you're like, hey, look, it's cutesy shooting, and yeah, just nothing much.
Yeah,
you had the odd every so here's a JRPG, but we won't show much of it type thing. But nothing jumped out as like different. It was all very similar stuff. And it kind of reinforced why I don't have an Xbox, because I'm like, these aren't the games for me. There wasn't one thing that I'm like, ooh, that was interesting.
And for all the Game Pass talk, because Game Pass is genuinely brilliant.
No, fair play to them. The idea that they basically, you have a rental service, like a Netflix for games, so you don't have to pay full price for anything. Yeah, fucking yeah.
2, 3.
But it left me very kind of just like
It was cold. Yeah.
I wasted like 2-3 hours of my day.
I rushed to get home to watch that one as well. Like we had dinner in the front room for the first time in ages, just so we could watch it. And I'm like, I really feel like we wasted our time.
Yeah. And like I said, even like the Summerfest.
Okay,
it was,
4 hits is enough to stagger
like,
it. I'm learning.
They had some interesting music, and there was different bits and pieces. They were saying hi to guys. Like the Bethesda bit in the Xbox thing, just Bethesda games have got this particular look to them, because I know obviously they use all the same engines, but it's just, and again, even the Bethesda games, you're like, oh, this is all the same shit. It's just reskinned. Can't be doing with this.
Yeah, it was just very samey. Very samey. And like I say, here's all our games that don't work.
So after that, we kind of didn't really watch any whole shows.
we kind
we're
of
like, fuck it. If it's going to be like this, we're like, bollocks, don't care. So we kind of dipped in and out of news and a couple of trailers and stuff. But genuinely, I don't think anything popped up that I'm like, oh, yeah, let's...
Whoa, I did it, okay.
Some of the things, it's like, oh my god, some Final Fantasy's coming out.
Pixel Remaster.
And then... But
I need him away from the wall. I need him away from the wall.
Steam, you're like, what? And I've seen a couple of screenshots, and it like, I don't think it looks good.
Which one, sorry?
Some of the Pixel ones. I've seen a couple of screenshots.
Apparently the font they've used is awful. Yeah.
I think it looks awful. You're like, yeah, don't care. So yeah, genuinely nothing's been announced or said that I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, I got greedy. That was my fault. I got greedy.
So yeah, E3 kind of just
wet farted for me. Yeah, nothing really jumped out apart from one obvious thing. But like like I say, the Jeff show was the best one because it was varied, it was mixed. There was genuinely something in that show for everyone.
And I think there was a lot of people there that seemed excited to be there as well.
It was fun as well.
They wanted to like even the fact that they had Ryan Reynolds on showing off his new movie. You're
and
like,
did an Elden Ring joke on everyone.
Yeah, and you're like,
Dick.
okay, cool. Because to be fair, I've seen the trailer for that, and it looks kind of dumb but funny. You're like,
I'd watch it. Yeah, in a kind of
so yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, they did it again. Like I said, they had some music, they had some other bits, so they had that
variety.
Yeah, it was.
They had Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes. But yeah, and then obviously it got to the end and Elden Ring, and then you and certain others we know. Like,
I had to check Sinuwu was
like
still alive.
Sinuwu, you know
why
that they
stamp get me every time.
Just orgasmed all over the place. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, the trailer didn't look too well. There were some bits that I thought looked interesting. I know I'm not going to play the game. I don't fucking care.
Elden Ring.
But it was nice to see enemies that, although they were made up of extra bits, weren't made up of bits of other people. They were just extra of their own bits.
Arms.
I like the reindeer spirit, whatever it is. That looked kind of cool.
Oh yeah, the reindeer thing was cool as hell.
That looks cool. I like that the horse looked kind of like stouty without being...
Sorry, stouty?
A Shire horse.
Oh, okay, yeah, like he was a war horse.
Yeah. that was nice, and obviously the kind of bounce jump it did was pretty cool.
Here we go. Do it. Do it.
Whatever blue summon or player or whatever it is that was playing around with the whip, that looked interesting.
Oh yeah.
So
I need to fully heal.
obviously everyone, myself included, enjoyed the little pot people.
Oh, Pot Boy. Secret best guy of E3.
So I'm genuinely hoping that turns out to be the new Mimic.
No, what am I doing? Oh my god, I got stuck.
If you go around breaking pots to find stuff, and every so often the pot doesn't break, and instead breaks you.
The pot's like, bitch, please.
Just like, I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna consume you, and you end up inside a pot.
Pot Boy was fun.
Or you break pots, and then a giant pot comes out from nowhere, as if like, my children.
Like the mushrooms from Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Hey, you ate my boy.
So yeah, and it looks. It's obviously Dark Souls, but it looks at least like they seem to be picking bits from Dark Souls and bits from Sekiro and kind of put them together. So
apparently the difficulty, they're aiming it to be around Dark Souls 3 level.
Okay.
Not as hard as Sekiro.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I can't.
I think the problem with Sekiro is it's got a very particular skill set you need to be doing to progress through the game.
Are you the parry king?
Parry and dodge. And
No!
if you don't want to play that kind of way or can't, you can't game.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the other Dark Souls, you can, if you don't want to dodge, you just fucking tank it up.
Yeah, I think Bloodborne is probably...
Or you magical it away, or... There's generally ways you can...
Penis licker.
Obviously, as long as you're not being a dickhead and doing like a level 1 run or anything stupid like that.
Who would do that?
I know, fucking dickheads. But you can play to your own strengths, and that's always what I think a lot of people have been like about Dark Souls.
Build variety, baby.
Yeah.
That's why Dark Souls 2 is the best one, because it has the best build variety in the whole series. Screw you all, I'm right.
But and it looked to hopefully be able to still have that variety without being stuck.
I hope there'll be bosses that aren't just tornadoes, because that's something that I think Bloodborne can be accused of, and I know Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro can be accused of. Bosses that are just tornadoes. This one's not. This one's just a strong boy that I keep misreading.
But yeah, so it was. I mean, graphically, it looked. I want to say better. No, I wouldn't say it looked amazing. It looked better.
Looks better than their usual fare.
Yeah. But obviously they've gone from what essentially are smaller levels into...
Oh, I dodged into it. I dodged into it.
Open world, so I wouldn't expect them to wildly up the graphics.
Well, apparently the open world connects all the little levels.
Right.
So you basically find them. They're like dungeons almost. You find them and you go in and you go, oh, I'm doing this.
But there's it's still a much larger area than...
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, so basically...
Sorry, Pete.
It's a step 8 level out of Final Fantasy 13.
Kind of, yeah.
Where you go into this fantastic open level and then you have to have little side rooms and you're like, I just want to be open.
Fucking Lego Lord of the Rings. Open world, then you go find the levels.
Yeah.
But apparently they are seamless.
Yeah.
Like you go into
I'm
dungeon.
not expecting them to...
And the open world itself has a map.
It's still...
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Facebook went through, didn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, it looked interesting. I know obviously they've released a few more details since the trailer.
And you can recruit enemies to fight for you. The ghosty things, you can recruit an enemy ghost, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Right, now let's not suck on this run, because this is shameful at this point.
But yeah, so
this boss is
like
not
I
hard.
said, this year nothing much has been said or done that we're like, ooh.
He's very aggressive. Sorry, he's super aggressive, and I don't know why this time.
Well, maybe he's tired of your shit as well. It's just a toddler going, change my nappy!
Yeah. Please!
Please!
I have pooed.
I am so wet. Look at my large bum.
Is that what Violet says?
Yes.
I am so wet. Look at my large bum. Why am I even bothering to shoot? Why am I...
No, all Violet says is, story, read.
Read it.
So I've read that 6 times in a row. Can I not read something? A story.
Read it is one of my favourite things she says now. Read it. I can get one more. No.
Although we have come to the decision that we're probably going to start saving up for PS5 for Christmas now.
Because I want to play Elden Ring properly.
You want to play Elden Ring?
I do. And I've got Demon Souls. Thank you, Pete.
And you want the latest Ratchet and Clank as well.
I do. The fact there's a Ratchet and Clank I've not played is just upsetting to me.
So, as of yet, they haven't announced any kind of Dragon Quest Brothers free, so I don't really care.
Whoa! Don't want to be here. Don't want to be... Oh! Damn it, I thought I was clear that time. I'm upset at this. I should have beaten this by now. This boss is nothing. This is a chump.
Remember what I told you about the easy bosses you're having problems with?
He's too slow. If he was quick...
You're too used to a different kind of boss.
The word is reactable. Because he's so slow, you have to think about what you're doing. The bosses that are just like, you can be like, dodge, 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 and you don't think.
Can I make a suggestion?
Okay.
You can try something.
Okay.
Guess what I'm going to suggest?
Alright. It's in my hand. It's not going to do massive help.
It's either going to do fantastically or it's not.
I'm going to
give it a go.
Get my fire paper. I want to bolt paper now.
It's staggering pretty
It's
well.
not bad. Fuck you if this works. Whoops. Okay. In fairness to you, that wasn't actually that bad.
I think if you hadn't gotten stood on.
Okay, flamethrower.
But yeah, no,
Take two.
Because he was.
I can blood bullet this, can't I?
Yeah.
I can keep making bullets.
Probably.
This might be doable.
Yeah.
I was damaging faster than my.
He's a
God, I hate you.
Type creature, isn't he? So
he's kin, which in theory means he takes more bolt damage, but that's. I don't have. I don't have a gun that does bolt damage. I don't think there exists a gun that does bolt damage. There's an Arcane's flame sprayer, but I don't have it leveled up. And that's a problem. So stab my leg.
Oh, tell the two listeners about what you were playing last night and what kind of gun it has in it.
Oh, okay. So I'm playing a Souls-like, a 2D Souls-like called Forgone. And it has a weapon type in it called, I shit you not, gunchucks. And they're nunchuckers that just fire bullets. They're really cool. Like, as you swing them, you see like the effects, which is really, really, really cool. This is dumb. If this works, I'm going to be angry.
You seem to be having fun with the game, other than the
fact
that the loading is fucking awful.
The loading is unforgivable.
Oh, it is terrible. Like, it's like
full minute loading time.
PS1 level loading times. It is. I don't understand why it's taking so long to load. What it is that it's having problems calculating.
Oh, I need to stab my leg.
Because it's not like things like end up in new places every time, whatever. It's the same level you go into, whatever.
Okay, I need to hang on. I need to focus on dodging for a second. Go, 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 go! Okay, it's fine. Right, back on it. If this works, I'm gonna be so angry with you! Oh, I fluffed the dodge. It's the slow moves. It's the fucking slow moves. That's working. Flame sprayer.
Yeah.
This is working. This is gonna happen.
To be fair, this is why I always suggest it when you get stuck on buses, because it's like it either is going to work, and you will know pretty quickly. It's either not going to work, or you go, actually. This is going to fine. Yeah.
That's 2 runs on flame sprayer, and I've got him to more than I've ever done him. I think.
So.
Oh God, I hate my life. I just fucking hate everything about my life.
I've told you before, you need to listen to Laura's pro Dark Souls tips.
This is Bloodborne, but I believe you. Yeah. So, yeah, Elden Ring. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be good. I'd like to play it on PS5. I like the horse. I like the horse jumping at the thing.
The moment you saw the trailer, what did you say? What did you announce to me?
Oh, I'm doing a level 1 run.
Fucking hell.
That's how I'm starting.
Hell, boy. No.
That's how I would begin this game.
And then you're like, cool, and you have to sit there and fucking watch me, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want
you can appreciate all the stuff.
I don't want to. If you're going to play it and let me watch and you have fun. I don't mind recording.
I will have fun.
I don't want you doing another level 1 because it's so boring.
But it won't be boring because there's a new game.
Boring. It's so boring watching you get stuck on things all the time.
Oh! Oh God.
What?
Sorry, he got way too close there for a second.
But yeah, so I'm not in for that shit.
Well, I'm sorry, but it is
Not
happening.
into that
I have
shit.
committed.
No.
I've committed. I've already told Cena I'm doing it.
Oh, well, Cena won't tell him no.
The council have already heard. I've already submitted my application to the Dark Souls Council of people who do Dark Souls that aren't that big.
Anyone that encourages you is a fucking wanker.
That's Jeremy and Cinewu at least.
Alright, Jeremy, Cinewu, if you encourage him to do a level 1 run on this game,
We're recording
you
on
are
Thursday.
a fucking wanker. And I don't like it.
We're recording some of Cinewu's Elden Ring show.
I love Cinewu, and I love Jeremy, but I don't want to fucking watch you do a level 1.
Oh,
So I'll watch you.
oh no! No!
Oh,
What was that?
I don't know. He did a.
I haven't seen him do that one on this one. I got panicked. I had too little health.
Tell me how he had you all over the floor.
That was a pretty good Kamehameha. Because I was healing. I saw it. I was like, I'm just going to slowly stick a needle in my leg and then I'm going to die. Lol. This is happening. We're at 27 minutes of the episode. I've only just hit upon a winning strategy. Sorry everyone, I was going to look this up, but then because of all the shit that happened, I forgot. Because I was too busy complaining that my thing wasn't working. Shut up. And recording a secret project of which we will not speak of, but it is done. And it will not be turning up on the channel until after Dragon's Dogma's done, so probably like a year.
Oh, well, I've got a question for the two of you out there.
I fucking hate you. Why can't you support me? You make really nice crafts. And I tell you that they're very nice all the time.
Bollocks you do. You walk in and you go, what are you making now? Has it got beads in it?
Well, it has
and then you
normally.
walk out. And that's basically all I get. At least I make money for a month.
Never monetize your hobbies. Because you'll have a poor work-life balance and you'll never have any... Oh!
I sell mine so that I can afford to keep making more.
Please stop. Please stop. Sir.
Maybe we should put you on a streaming channel in a bikini and see if you can make some money to afford a PS5.
Oh, shit, yeah. Hot tub. Paddy does a hot tub. That's not a thing.
You're literally sat in front of the screen being like, look at this hot tub of butter.
Oh, I got caught by the last half of the flail. This is going to happen. This may not happen on camera because I don't want to put people through another half an hour of this.
Like, you have to montage this. You
don't.
suck.
It's just...
And you want to do a level 1 of Elden Ring.
I don't know how...
You can't even beat the Jello baby man.
Well, yeah, but it might be more reactable. It's slow.
Beat
Slow bosses are harder.
Beat
Slow
the jelly
bosses...
baby.
I'm going to beat the jelly baby. Okay,
Beat the
this
fucking
run.
jelly
Do you want me to do it on this run?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to beat the jelly baby on this run. I've had my juice. I've had my special juice.
Come on, show me what kind of a man you are. Beat the jelly baby up.
If someone doesn't clip that. Oh god, here we go. Okay, this is fine. I can do this. This is fine. I've just got to focus on dodging.
You said you can do this at the beginning of the episode.
Ugh! That one gets me every time. You can't see it coming. I should really back up and heal. When he clonks me a bad one like that, my job should then be...
Anyway, so going back to any listeners out there, we were talking the other day.
Oh!
Is this what kind of man you are?
This is shameful.
This is shameful.
This is the Celestial. This is no one. It's because he's one-shotting me. Because he's got these big moves that fuck me up and I can't get out. This is the stamp. The stamp's a problem. And the big slow overhands are what's getting me. I can dodge the quick one. The quick one's no fucking big shit.
Anyway.
No fucking big shit,
So
Laura.
as I was, I'm just ignoring you.
Fucking talk. Right, fine. I'm this one. This is the run.
I was going to ask people if they have any suggestions for games that I might like to not necessarily one bro, but do something for the channel.
Record.
Yeah.
You used to tell me you could beat Jack and Daxter 1 in a day. Fully.
Yeah.
Is that still true?
I'm not sure. Went back to play it like a few months back.
Yeah.
And it feels a lot more janky than I remember. So I'd probably have to maybe give an hour of
Practice
just with the controls and stuff, and then probably restart, maybe.
I
But
should
to be
probably.
fair, we don't have time for me to sit there and do a 5-hour run of Jack and Daxter. Because
I hate that move.
Baby doesn't sleep that long no more.
No. I mean, when I said like that, I mean you could do it quickly and fun, like quickly and efficiently. But it's been how many years since you last did that?
Oh, many.
Yeah, many. Okay, this is going to be the last run because it's now 31 minutes and I'm grumpy at this one now. This will be a montage. Sorry everyone who wanted to see me beat this live, but I can't get the timing.
Guess we're doing one session tonight.
I'm so angry. We got so excited to record tonight and then it's like, oh, suck shit. We're going to do this for a bit.
It's fine. Set this thing to do whatever it does on the computer and watch some Arslan.
Heroic Legend of Arslan.
Arslan.
I like it. I think it's a good bloody show.
Oh no! Like I said, I'm still impressed that pretty much all the battles so far have been on horses.
Yeah. My favourite part of the Heroic Legend of Arslan anime is that one of the fighters is a guy called Daryun, and he's the coolest guy ever. And people just hear his name.
Everyone knows who the fuck he is and just pisses their pants at the idea of this.
Even guys that aren't from their army who he would never have seen.
The Black Knight or something.
The Black Knight of Pass. Even people who by no rights should know who he is are like, oh, it's the Black Tiger. And like they just get owned by Daryun. Daryun's the coolest man who's ever lived. He's the strongest boy. He's guts level strong.
Dude fights elephants. But yeah, no, we're enjoying it. I think there's not too much political stuff so far.
No, and the stuff that is has been
more kind of animes can get very kind of. You get certain episodes and all they do is talk politics.
Yeah,
and that gets very boring.
The Trade Federation.
And it tends to break it up with little comedy moments between like the group and the friends, which is nice.
And there's the lady with no need.
Oh, fuck.
It's coming.
I swear, literally, when they have it like them resting at camp or whatever, and they're in their casual clothes, she has more in her evening wear.
Yeah, she sleeps in more clothes than she wears on the fight.
Wears on the battle. She literally has a scarf that covers her tits. That's basically it.
I ran out of...
Basically it. And then there's just like another one of the group, just a womanizer. Nothing else much to it.
He just wants to have sex with no need. That's his whole job. No! No! Oh, I nearly had that one! I was thinking about no need! And her bad outfit, that's working. This is going to happen. I just got unlucky because I timed it bad. And I was in a bad position. Right. Sorry, everyone. I can't do this anymore right now. I'm angry.
This is what
I'm more butthurt about this than I am about Lauren Darkbeast, because at least Lauren Darkbeast is absolute fucking horseshit. This is nothing. This should have been dead 3 weeks ago. This is fucking... That's Laura, look how pitiful that is close range. I'm gonna get my gun off. Whee! Load of shit. I'm genuinely annoyed. I opened up the wrong window. Look, there we go! And he's done it again! That's not the emote menu. Any final thoughts while I go and cry?
No.
Good. Sorry, everyone. Bye.